puff, 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 puff,
$20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome.
Walk into my house like, what up? I got some good pop. I'm just pumped up, got some herb from the pot shop. Ice in the fridge, it used to be frosty. My friends like, damn, that's a stoned ass donkey. Rolling in hella high, looking like it's FIFA time. Dominating all my friends as I eat some chili fries. Draped in a snuggie with my girl sitting next to me. Probably shouldn't have had a big gulp full of iced tea. But shit, it was 99 cents. I'll be blazing and smoking it, about to go and get some munchy snacks. Passing up on those Cracker Jacks, Reese's Pieces are where it's at. Gotta get me some soda pop. Cottonmouth has been creeping up, but can't remember where I put my keys. Yeah, that's what's up. I'ma take your grandpa's ride. I'ma take your grandpa's ride. No, for real, ask your grandpa, can I take a 65? DeVille cruising to my local Publix. Nothing better than rolling with two super fly chicks. They have frozen burritos, I bought frozen burritos. I bought some Ben & Jerry's, and then I bought some Cheetos. Hello, hello, my main man Obama. A couple states have just reformed their laws on marijuana. What you gonna do, send the feds there? Hell no, the DEAs will be like, aw, they got volcano.
I'm gonna smoke some weed, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna smoke some weed, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome.
Is that your grandma's pipe?
Down in Denver, live at Casa del Smoke. It's the midday burn. Fire up. I'm Dr. DB Kush.
DJ Longhair don't care.
Slick in the building.
And B-Jams on.
S-O-S.
Smoke one, son.
Yeah! How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? This is Dr. DB Kush, man. Y'all tuned into this midday burn time. I don't know if this is my opinion now, guys.
Yep.
Man, fire that shit up.
Yeah,
man.
Fire it up, guys.
How y'all doing, man?
Man, I'm doing wonderful. How y'all doing, man? How
Oh,
was
man,
y'all
I'm
day
feeling
last night?
great
Everybody
right
got
now.
out? I didn't see y'all yesterday evening, so I know everybody should have some kind of something happen, didn't it?
Nah, it was
Just work late.
me. It was more like a rest late.
Oh, you was here late.
Yeah.
You work late. Everybody worked late there, I guess, huh?
Pretty much.
That's what's up. So I guess y'all know what we did last night. We didn't enjoy no us time. It was pounding.
We didn't even get to go to the movies like we wanted to last
Yeah,
night.
we didn't go to the movies last night and nothing. It was pounding.
Sometimes you have to do that, though, man.
But we got a surprise coming for y'all this weekend. We're not gonna quite tell you about it yet. But it's
Another
there.
surprise?
It's there.
Yes, another
It's there for the
surprise.
fans. It's for the fans.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a beautiful surprise. I don't think y'all feel like y'all close enough to us, so we're gonna help y'all out.
That's some hard-working
We're gonna help
guys,
you
man.
closer to us.
We the hardest working crew in show business.
I know, but I think people want to get closer to us. We're gonna help them.
All right.
We're gonna help them do that.
The closer I get to you.
You know, on that note, since we ain't all had nothing but work going on last night, well, Mandela, happy birthday.
Yes,
95 years. 95 years old. And, you know, his family members put out a challenge to everybody across the globe that, you know, for 67 years, Mandela has done commitment to community service, public service, for 67 years. So they said if you could do that for 67 minutes, if everybody across the globe could find 67 minutes of public service to do sometime this weekend in remembrance, and just to say happy birthday virtually to Nelson Mandela, then you do it. So, you know, I wanted to put that out there, so if you was thinking about doing something positive in the weekend, maybe you put it out there and, you know, like your weekend and just enjoy the moment and think about the sacrifice of one man's journey, and just think, could you do it for 67 years?
It's a
Yeah.
national holiday now today, right? No, it's National or Nelson Mandela Day. Is
Oh,
what
yeah?
they're calling it now because they gave him his own national holiday due to all of his contributions to Africa and what he's done to really boost the, I guess, morale of everybody down there.
There's nobody in this room that's 60-something years old, right? And for you to give public service for that much, more than my lifetime,
More than mine.
Right.
guess what? He gets a very much, thank you, Mr. Nelson
Matter of fact,
Mandela,
I think me
for
and Slick
helping
together
South
might be-
Africa
Might be 67.
together.
Together.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you're not.
No, we're a little older than him. It's close though. We're a little
What?
older than him. Cause I'm 46. He ain't 21.
22. Close enough.
Oh, we 1 year older than him.
1 year older than
1 year. Why you put them
more
years
than the
together?
years.
Wow, that's a
You
lot
know,
of time.
that is a lot of time. That's 2
Yes,
lifetimes. And a
Man.
couple of people, 10 lifetimes. Nobody would even do that in 10, even 1 lifetime, and they,
On their best day.
yeah.
And on that note, happy birthday, SOS. We'll
Yes.
smoke one, son.
Yes, we will.
Hey, check this out. They had a train in San Antonio wreck. It derailed. Yeah, they make it there. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this on purpose, because I didn't make it there.
Oh, that's all right.
That was me in my high moment. For y'all out there, we're here.
No, I was looking for a rap.
Oh, okay. I
We always, we always,
We got the big one here.
I got him live and
And
spoken.
then
I'm really thinking about
we
it.
got the
No
little one
job.
here.
Oh, a rap. Here you go.
We got a rap.
Okay. We'll give you a rap.
We can get you whatever kind of rap you want.
Now, a train
I mean-
derailed in San Antonio, and it had nitrate on there, sodium nitrate,
uh-oh.
Explosive.
and it didn't explode. But as we all know, sodium nitrate is no joke to play with. So I would like the people to know, if you're in the San Antonio area, you just might want to go to Houston for the weekend. I mean, for real,
Yeah,
just
for
just
real.
get an area break. Like, I wouldn't want to be in the wrong area if that nitrate decides to go boom.
Right? That'll probably blow up like the closest, 15, 20 mile radius with as much as
It
they had
depends
on
how
there.
much nitrate's there, but that's a train.
Well, if it didn't blow up when it first crashed, I'm quite sure they
They're
secured it
saying
now.
with the heat index down there,
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
what
like,
they was worried about is the heat of today.
it's spontaneous
still
combustion.
trigger.
It's still laying on the
But
side
they
of the
can't get
road.
it up yet. It just
Yeah.
happened. They don't have no time to clean it. So in some of those places where it's confined and might have small leaks, if they can't get that under control, they're gonna have a big issue. So I'm telling people that if you so happen, hey bro, I got a brother out there. Hey, I got a homegirl, Michelle Burns, my bro, both my bros. Damn, Rob. What the hell? I forgot you was down there too. John, Rob, y'all go on up to Houston, man. Hang out with the fam. Get you a sack of dro. And just wait till Monday. Make sure they clean it up for y'all go home.
And
That's
SOS,
my-
man.
That's my idea of what you should do. I might be wrong, guys. But let's not find out.
Better safe than sorry, man.
Yeah. Just take
Definitely.
a break. It looks rough. Rough. Oh. I didn't even hide yet, guys. Check this out. I got one more too that didn't make the sheet. And then we're going to kick into a song, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to go hardcore into what we like to do. Tell you about what's cracking in the world. Woo! Harrisburg, Germany. No. Harrisburg, the town in Harrisburg, $350 million in debt.
Ooh.
350 million, and that's in euros money, right?
No, that's American. This is here in America.
Oh, Harris,
Harrisburg.
U.S., Harrisburg,
Oh, yeah,
Pennsylvania.
they're $350
PA.
million in debt.
Hey, man.
After you get $1 million in debt, the other 349 is nothing, right?
Right.
Shit, how does that
How
happen?
does it happen? And they're auctioning off historical artifacts from their city.
What, they old buildings that's sitting there empty and vacant?
And
That's
other
what it
stuff
is?
like artwork and different stuff that they've accumulated.
Oh.
They're auctioning it off to try to knock the debt.
I don't know if you ever been to Harrisburg, right?
No, I haven't.
All right, Harrisburg, PA is like the industry made the town, and once some of the factories and the mills closed, it shut the city down. So there's a lot of things sitting there just desolate, just sitting there not doing anything,
Oh,
just
so-
eyesore.
We basically
Man, have you
moved
seen
the
those
business.
bumper stickers that say we don't have a government, we have an auction? They're right.
Yeah, that's them.
That's
we
it.
don't have a government. We have an auction. Yes, indeed.
I
Love
know
it,
they did it
man.
on a different level, but shit.
Hey, I'm telling you now, man. As us, I mean, you see how they come after us for a funky couple $100? How
Right.
in the hell is it okay to keep giving somebody money once they was over 50 million as a city? How did we get to 350?
Hey,
We
you
need
know,
to become a city so
We
we
need
can
to
go
go-
350
Should
in
we
debt
go
just for
buy
the
us
hell
a
of it.
city?
believe me, this sounds like an episode of The Simpsons to its fullest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the fullest.
But why the Simpsons?
Huh? Because, you know,
Why not,
the
like-
city, they sit there and they squander off the thing. They into every dirty business, every deed, everything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the
I would
They,
think more like
they had to go to
that.
somebody. If they got that much in debt, they had to have a last minute, some people that, oh, we're going to use them last because we hopefully they'll do something for us.
Guido!
They got the Mr. Burns.
Guido!
I'll make you an offer you can't
Guido, get
refuse.
your foot off his neck. Get your foot off his neck, Guido. And stop catfishing the people on the internet. Guido! Damn it. All right, y'all, we're going to take y'all to the first break. We're going to give you a little bit of Darian Castro. Progress takes time.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a good
go.
song.
Dizzy man. Progress takes time and pain. And more pain. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Progress takes time and pain. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Progress takes time and pain. Like cell phones, I'm charged up. No bench press, got my bars up. I'm high up like the galaxy. It's Christmas, put my stars up. I like a girl in uniform. Leotards of tuna torn. Beat it till it don't exist. Horny unicorn, I'm stupid, I go dumb. We bang bang like a drum. I call her my baby, what she suck on her thumb. I eat that ish like yum. She riding it like vroom. It's how the cookie crumbles in bed. I eat every crumb. Oh yes. You know I'm a problem, you just didn't face it yet. Ho, look in this man's eyes. See a franchise surrounded by dollar signs. No competition, you can't see me hollow man. Why heaven afterlife, oh Tupac hologram. Yeah, I'm on the map like the Earth's crust. Got a prom sniff Smurf dust, you bitch. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Progress takes time and pain. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Progress takes time and pain. Excuse me, what up? I party till the sun up. My life is a movie. 2 thumbs up, punchlines, nunchucks. Those rappers are somewhat talk shit, dry heave. My name doesn't come up. I rock the Sperry's with the white linen. I say what I wanna say, as some white women. Yeah, and I wine and dine. Got them girls lining up. Yeah, get in line. Got you under hypnosis, wanting nasty. I'll be the closest. P-U-He-he, porno in 3D. Come at you like blow. I know you believe me. Too cool for school, like a GED. Well, I'm no genie. I don't need you to free me. See me when you see me. Get 2-piece bikini, and things will hit you raw. Chopsticks, sashimi. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Progress takes time and pain. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Progress takes time and pain. I say what I wanna say. I do pretty much what I wanna do. Things change, few things stay the same. Without remain, dizzy man. I say what I wanna say.
and Sons, mobile engine service, marine and jet skis. Chris Duran, 10 years experience, hands-on in the field. You can contact Chris at 719-799-3993, or you can email him at kevandsons@gmail.com. Certified with Mercury, Volvo, Yamaha, Honda, and Suzuki. That's Kevin Sons Mobile Volume Repair. Let him help you out with your needs. OneBR.co. That's OneBR.co. The home of One Blunt Radio. Advertising is a must. Best prices in the planet. Right here on One Blunt Radio. I'm gonna need you guys to check out the site. Go to the sponsorship tab. Find out what package suits you. We have product services, event services, and mixtape music packages. One way or another, we have your event covered. The best damn street team bar none in the MMJ community. We are everywhere. Did I say everywhere? Everywhere. Cannabis Crowd, Bongathon, 420, and of course, even in the springs at the Speakeasy. We're gonna be where the people is. Music and marijuana is our motivation. What's yours, Craig? On One Blunt Radio. SOS. Smoke one, son. And we back, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed our new wonderful commercials. Love the sponsor, you know. We just throwing them out there. If you have a wonderful business out there and you would like us to get your commercial and get you into rotation the midday burn, you hit us up at bluntradio@live.com and let us help you out, man. Let us help you out. For sure. Man, I just wanted to say just yell and shit, scream and shit. But I'm just gonna go, woo! That's what I feel like doing. That's what I felt like doing. Now let's go in here. Let me pull up my email. Let's get into that fun part of the day where we get to go in on all the fun people. So it looks like Trayvon Martin's parents spoke out. And I watched it actually. That was something that I did kind of watch. And you know, to go through as much as they've been through, it seems as though they still found a really humble approach towards it. You know, because they could have really came on and took another approach and just went in on the city, and man, they still was really calm. And you know, it sucks that didn't happen, but you know, they ain't going into what was right or wrong of it. They just said it just sucked, and you know, it hurts just to go through the whole situation. And if they could say anything to the president, it would have been, you know, look at the case, have the feds look at the case, and just make sure nothing was messed up, because it don't seem right.
Right.
Yeah, because
it was very smart of them to take a day or two and make sure that they got the emotions out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Let their emotions supersede their intelligence, you know. At that time, I know they were feeling hate and why this is happening to me, you know what I mean? Because I would have felt that way if that had been my son. That would have been a natural emotion that I would have got from being a parent. Any parent would have did the same thing, you know. It was just that.
Parent. Straight up.
But it's good that, you know what I mean, people listen to what they say and not just say, oh man, that's messed up, and go out there and ride and tear a city up and stuff. You know, if anybody out there thought about doing something, that's not the way to do it. All right? That's not the way.
Right. I mean, like Trayvon Martin's dad said, he said, my heart is broken, but my faith is not.
Right.
And I mean, that was a strong statement, you know what I'm saying? And then you can tell me if you don't feel like something was done wrong. One of the jurors is pushing for new laws following the Zimmerman trial.
Nice.
So if you feel like it was a new law, you felt like something criminal happened.
That's right.
Well, they said that from the get-go. That juror admitted 2 of them went in thinking manslaughter, 1 of them went in thinking second-degree murder. I really don't get how they got a not guilty ruling out of that. I really don't. I mean, I'm glad that the parents are staying calm and staying proactive about the situation, because that's going to get them a lot farther than ranting and raving on national television, kind of like somebody.
Right. Nobody's going to listen to him.
Nobody will listen to the
Right.
fans.
To the
But
rant
since
and
they're
rave.
being that calm, professional, very kept together, given the circumstances on air. I mean, really, they're holding it together very well. They've got a good established, line of attorneys ready to, hopefully get justice eventually. I mean, the federal charges are coming, so I'm sure they're happy about that. So I guess we're going to just have to see where that kind of goes, because it could go one of two ways. He's going to start getting the federal charges filed, they're going to prosecute him, or nothing's going to happen.
No, but something is going to happen. Like, I want to read what the lawyer said on the end of this before we go to the next part. But I want to say this. Something has happened. You know what's happened? Let me tell you what's happened. Zimmerman has now became a black man. Straight up. No, straight up. He has to walk around now. He has to look over his shoulders. He has to feel uncomfortable in places where he was comfortable. He has to worry about if someone is going to attack him. He is now living in the shoes of the man he murdered. He has replaced his soul. He has replaced his lifeline. He now is that person. That nice comfort of living how he lived is gone forever. He'll always be known as that guy. He's just as good as any black man. So, maybe time will tell how much his sentence feeds him. But this is what the lawyer said. Maybe Trayvon's human aspect in the course of the case didn't come out quite as much. He said, as you listen to the jury number 37, she talks very deeply about George Zimmerman and humanizes George Zimmerman when, in this case, Trayvon was the victim here.
Right.
Key words to remember. Wrong person was looked at as the victim. Now, Rolling Stones covered a bombing-ass suspect called A Slap to Boston. They got the guy on the front page of the new Rolling Stone. And Rolling Stone's known for controversy. New chicks pregnant, they've crossed the line. They've crossed what you would call natural lines regularly. But is this crossing the line just a little bit too much?
I think they did. I mean, honestly, you gotta think about it, people from Aurora, for example, or anywhere in the world, really, that knew about it, the Aurora shooting, or even 9/11, when people that were involved with that hear about it, they still have that kind of, that it brings back those memories. People might have flashbacks. It just brings back a lot of things, and to have him boasted on the front cover like he's just some, celebrity that's getting famous all of a sudden from killing people and doing a bombing, since when is that okay in the United States to advertise that he's acclaimed as, I don't know what they really showed him as, but I mean, in my personal opinion, they're trying to acclaim him as some sort of, all of a sudden new celebrity, pretty much, oh, he did this, but this is what's more about him, this is what's going on in his life, this is why, I feel like they're going to interview him and ask him why he did it, what the consequences were.
Well, I mean, he already seemed to have gave up a lot of stuff. I mean, everybody knows, like I said, Rolling Stone has been controversial from its inception. That's part of music. But, let me just give you a couple statements that a couple people said. I'm going to give you a positive statement and a negative statement. And then let's see where we go from there. Music and terrorism don't mix. The Tendici firm said on the Facebook page, which carries the cover image with a circle and a line crossed through it. One Facebook commenter said, I'm done with the Rolling Stone. The Illinois-based drugstore chain Walgreens and Rite Aid based in Pennsylvania said they won't carry the issue either. And in a letter to the Rolling Stone publisher Jan Winter, Boston Mayor Thomas Smitty urged the magazine to follow up with stories on the brave and strong survivors of the attacks and the doctors, the nurses, and friends and volunteers who helped them. The survivors of the Boston attack deserve Rolling Stone cover stories, though I no longer feel that Rolling Stone deserves them. Mino wrote. Did this connection and murder case open the door to Boston bombing? Now, critic defends them really good. In the statement, the magazine said in discoveries there were the bombing victims and their family. The cover story we are publishing this week falls within the tradition of journalism and the Rolling Stones' long-standing commitment to serious and thoughtful coverage of the most important political and cultural issues of our day. It said, the fact of Doe calling turns mouth is young and in the same age group as many of our regions, makes it all more important for us to examine the complexities of this issue and gain a more complete understanding of how a tragedy like this happened. Nah, that's their response. I heard it all in there. I kind of agree with them.
Yeah, I kind of take the standpoint of, look, I mean, sure, I see the standpoint of not glorifying this person, but we're at a point where people are just so ready to throw down the gloves and, you know, let's go, man. We're fighting with Rolling Stone because...
But, see, people, they jumping on the story, right? And they didn't even read the story. You know? What I get from what the story was about was how this young guy who was a Massachusetts firefighter, I mean, he was in special societies, I mean, he was such an honor student and stuff like that. How did he change to get to be a radical? No, that's what the story is about. You know, everybody jumped on the story just because of the picture. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Nobody wants to actually talk about the real issue.
Right.
They want, you know what? Yeah, you can disagree with them putting that on there, but that's not what the story was about.
No, it wasn't about.
The story was about what we've been saying day after day. At one point, he needed a hug or something. He needed something that he didn't
Or he
get
needed
from
to
his
smoke
parents,
one son.
or a friend.
I'm with Long here. Somebody needs to reach out.
Or even worse, somebody intentionally crossed the line the other way, because we do know that we're unfortunately set in a world where increasingly you've got to turn in your neighbor to save your own ass.
Your own damn ass.
And if you sat there and know your neighbor is doing this and don't turn him in, you are accomplice to the fact.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
And I want to say this too, Long here. Wonderful blunt.
Well, thank you.
Great piece of machinery.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I got that one to be 3.5, because I've had trouble getting them beyond 3 lately. And it seems like they've been bigger each time, so I don't know.
I don't know, man, but it's stroking.
It's more fluffier. How you saying fluffy, not stuffy?
Maybe, yeah.
It's fluffy, not stuffy.
It might have been heavier meds. But you know, to the whole situation, we're going to keep our ears on it, because I totally agree with them that as a journalist, because that's what we are also. We are also part of the press, and the whole story isn't the victims. Sometimes you want to see what drove that mind.
Right.
And I believe that was a great, intelligent story to do. And I also believe that they covered the Boston bombers. They put the victims on there. How many times do they have to do that as a news entity?
Right. Well, I think I mentioned it before. Bundy is on record as saying right before his execution, you people in the media are creating people like me. And it really does have to do with, you know, we've got to balance reality and commercialism. And when you see what everybody, you know, by buying Nike and by drinking Gatorade, everybody's happy. By drinking Schlitz gay beer or whatever, you know, everybody's happy. So when they're doing this and they're being shit on because they're at a dead-end job and they've got a college degree and this, that, and the other, we're unfulfilled because of this system, and we need to change that.
You got to figure out what is taking young minds like this and taking them to the point.
And what is making them do these things? You know what I mean? Because
it did. I mean, think about it. Most of your serial killers wasn't really young. They was mostly older people. Most of these people that was doing heinous acts wasn't the young. Now it is like, I mean, the Occupy movement, quietly to say, is deeper than people feel, because a lot of younger people with this stress about the way, like you said, life is going, is making these rash acts. And I'm not saying that the Occupy people are spawning these guys, but I'm saying these young, radical, I believe things are wrong, and I am going to fight for it in the old grassroots manner, as in the Martin Luther Kings and your guy like the Rodriguez here, Chichi Rodriguez, that fought for the Spanish population here in Colorado, a major activist for the rights of people. That a lot of people don't even mention his name, but he's right here out in Colorado. He's a former boxer, but he joined the fight.
Right.
And you look at these people and they don't understand that the grassroots effect of how people on the streets, how they're actually affecting our younger youth. They're making them want to stand up, scream, yell, and fight for their independence.
And be rebellion, you know, because let's say the people who was the heroes at the end, you know, if this gentleman or what he did, he never did what he did at the beginning, we wouldn't have these people. Now, how we can stop that to the fact that, oh man, I was witness to these people, but a disaster happened to make these people be known.
So we want to understand their mind better.
So we want to stop these disasters. I don't want to sit down and say, well, tomorrow I know something's going to happen today. You know what I mean? I know we're going to get some heroes. It's always good to see heroes, people stepping up and helping others. But I'd rather not see that myself.
My grandma told me, "You're your hero. Don't look up to people like that, because that's what you found." And I'm not saying that the people that stepped up ain't heroes. They are heroes. And I know when you do an extraordinary act, as a lot of these people did, you seen by watching the video, some people ran towards the help, and a lot of people ran away.
Right.
That's right.
So everybody don't have the intestinal fortitude it takes to run towards the fire. I know I've done it. I know I've ran towards situations where most people would run away from. And it takes a lot out of a person. It doesn't make you a better person that you ran away or a better person that you ran towards. Because fear has no boundaries. And y'all got to know that. Fear has no boundaries and it takes no names. The same as that shooter with a gun that just shoots in the crowd. That bullet has no name. Fear will find its way to each individually differently. On that note, guys, we're going to take y'all to a music break. And
lift us up.
Smoke a little weed.
That's right.
We're going to get medicated in the midday. We smoke weed.
Yes, sir.
And we will be right back. Woo!
Woo!
Well, Ma, I'm out of the streets, and I thank you for your love and your blessings, your strength and your guidance. And I hear the cries of this youth and its generation. I'm going to try my best to educate, articulate, and help them push forward as well, to succeed. I was once lost in the streets, saved by God in the grace of the beats. True ways of the world had me mentally sleep. I was always mentally deep. Everybody raps, but only a few know hip-hop. The true art to the culture. As I spray paint my picture with words, we see the videos, we hear the songs of the youth crying out for attention. I shake my head in sadness at the parents that feel they had their children at a young age and left the streets to raise them. What I did to survive was my hard-headed tactics, but I kept a wise will to break free. I see your stress, I feel your pain, I see your loss of love, you're crying out. I see your stress, I feel your pain. These are the last songs of lost children. I see your stress, I feel your pain. I see your lack of love, they're crying out. I see your stress, I feel your pain. These are the last songs of lost children. The youth struggle with who's honorable role models and popping bottles as drugs plague the mind and communities. I know with all the media confusion, it's hard to see a good leader. And obesity, we only see a Mountain Dew 2 liter. McDonald's, Burger King, and pizza help us reach a diabetic goal. Before 20 years old, a contract with death already sold. Corporate hearts are cold, so we blame the public school system or enlist them, so someone else can do our job at teaching them right from wrong. You hear the cries in the song, for the love of money is where humanity went wrong. Something to think about. I see your stress, I feel your pain, I see your loss of love, you're crying out. I see your stress, I feel your pain. These are the last songs of lost children. I see your stress, I feel your pain. I see your lack of love, you're crying out. I see your stress, I feel your pain. These are the last songs of lost children. We're supposed to set the example, yet we became the example of how not to be the youth's worst enemy. You telling me? I think men need to start acting like fathers and women like mothers, and stop listening to Steve Harvey. Follow leaders like Marcus Garvey. Stop listening to Nicki Minaj. Turn up Slick Rick, Slotty Dotty, a Joe Tex, and a James. Music that ease the brain. Reality shows are lame. Read a good book, stay focused and ahead of the game. Shame most don't teach you that knowledge is priceless, and without it we are lifeless. Lifeless. I see your stress, I feel your pain. I see your loss of love, you're crying out. I see your stress, I feel your pain. These are the last songs of lost children. I see your stress, I feel your pain. I see your lack of love, they crying out. I see your stress, I feel your pain. These are the last songs of lost children.
This is V-Jams On, and you can catch me every Tuesday from 8 to 9 on Off the Couch, the hottest new video show on www.1br.co, #. You heard it there first.
Every Wednesday, Dr. D.B. Kush with It's Just My Opinion. I'm just saying, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. All up in the face, #, to the point. You heard it here. You heard it.
Yo, what's up, world? This is your boy Slick. You can catch me every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. only on my brand new show, Slick Talk, on OneBluntRadio.com. Check it out, guys.
And the highest show on the planet, every Saturday, 6 to 8, it's the One Blunt Radio Show. SOS.
Smoke One, son. Hosted by Dr. B.B. Kush, DJ Longhair, Slick, and DJing on. Every day, Monday through Friday, it's the Midday Burn from 11 to noon. That's right, the Midday Burn fired up. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. OneBluntRadio.com, 1BR.co, and we out of here, baby.
Kevin Sons, mobile engine service, marine and jet skis. Chris Duran, 10 years experience, hands-on in the field. You can contact Chris at 719-799-3993, or you can email him at kevandsons@gmail.com. Certified with Mercury, Volvo, Yamaha, Honda, and Suzuki. That's Kevin Sons Mobile Volume Repair. Let him help you out with your needs. OneBR.co. That's 1BR.co. The home of One Blunt Radio. Advertising is a must. Best prices in the planet. Right here on One Blunt Radio. I'm going to need you guys to check out the site. Go to the sponsorship tab. Find out what package suits you. We have product services, event services, and mixtape music packages. One way or another, we have your event covered. The best damn street team bar none in the MMJ community. We are everywhere. Did I say everywhere? Everywhere. Cannabis Crowd, Bongathon, 420, and of course, even in the springs at the Speakeasy. We're gonna be where the people is. Music and marijuana is our motivation. What's yours, Craig? On One Blunt Radio. SOS. Smoke one, son. And we back, baby. Yeah.
Fire.
Woo.
Fired up.
Hey, y'all. Check it out, man. What's up with North Korea, man? We talked about it a little bit yesterday. What's up with it, man?
Well, they
I
must.
didn't walk out of my, give me my boat back.
Yeah. That's
Give 'em a
sweet,
boat back.
man. Cuba
Can I just have
and
my
North
stuff
Korea. Yeah.
Give it back.
That's
bull.
just what we need.
No, so
What,
that
the,
Panama ain't about to get them
A
their submarine back.
North Korean submarine. We've been
Well,
the
see,
U.S.
if
been trying to get one of them for a long time. You
Well,
know
yeah,
they made
now
out
the
of
US is
plastic.
gonna have one because Panama is
You know
part
that,
of the
right?
United States, so.
That's what make it undetectable. It's made out of plastic. A North Korean submarine.
If a North Korean submarine
That
was
fits
made
in
out of
your bathtub?
plastic, it's not a very good submarine because plastic can
Oh, you
only
didn't see
go
what- you didn't
like
see what
150 feet.
You didn't know that
underneath
the
the
North
water.
Korean submarine came with a
Yeah.
hood ornament?
Yeah.
A rubber ducky.
For pressurized something in them.
But it
Did
is.
they
It
take
is.
on
You say
the
so it's made
Polish
out of some
design
kind
and
of
add the
material
screen
that
door?
was plastic in it.
Yeah,
We need
And
water
bomb
to
with
flow
something else,
freely.
maybe something else other than plastic.
but it is plastic.
That's
Oh, man.
Kevlar or something.
He's trying to say the North Koreans have plastic submarines.
They do.
Yeah, they fit in your bathtub and they wind up.
All right,
So,
we're going to come back to the ACLU story, but we will end the show on the ACLU story because I know Longhair wants to talk about that specifically. I know that's one of his topics.
Yeah, when I heard that.
So we're not going to let that go away, even if we run a little over on purpose. That topic we must talk about before we go out.
But you know, I want to go back to this North Korean submarine. What were they trying to do? Do a shortcut through the Panama Canal?
So they can
what's
get
that?
to Florida.
Yeah,
They was trying to get rid of Florida too. They recognize.
They wanted to take the shortcut.
And I like people in Florida. Shout out to Coast Mixtape DJs. For sure.
It's just all the rest of your neighbors that are crazy.
Y'all pay attention to them people coming through that Panama Canal down there, little fats. I'm going to meet you for the first time Sunday at the Casbah.
Yeah, they be right in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, I'm going to meet you there. You make sure I'm going to have to get an interview with Obi Trice.
305.
I'm going to need an interview with Dial. And And I'm going to need an interview with you, little fats. I'm going to need all that on the iPad, done dilly. I just want to let y'all know in advance. I know y'all tuning in and y'all going to play the replay. So that's what I'm telling you. In North Korea, Rabadaki. These guys are special.
And get a little bit smarter. Don't send a giant 3,000-ton submarine through U.S. territory without you expecting us to find it.
That's
That's
right.
stupid.
You came into U.S. waters.
Snowden told them that's the way to go.
So at least Snowden's still kind of on our side, right, guys? Just kidding.
Snowden sent them that. Snowden, he said, this is the way.
How'd you like that little parody of
Dude,
Snowden
Panama.
last night on David
Hilarious.
Letterman?
You know David Letterman sock him in the chin. David Letterman gets everybody. All right, let's talk about some weed, man. Y'all want to talk about some weed?
Hell yeah.
Police
Hell
can't
yeah.
find Indian principal after school lunch desk. My bad, we don't want to go to that one. I hope they find him. We'll come back.
No.
Rodriguez, you better take the deal. All right. Despite Phoenix New Times discovery last month, the Phoenix police are routinely using Craigslist to bust people offering to sell medical marijuana for the price of a donation. The bust continued, even though some people post lengthy disclaimers in their ads claiming that there's no pot sale going on. It's just a transfer of medical marijuana between patients with a donation involved. It's not preventing the bust. Okay, stupid. You call it what you want to. If he hands you a bag of weed and you hand him some money,
Yeah.
and you're doing it through Craigslist, and you're just walking on the street, and you so happen to not have a collective, because that's how you do it legally. See, if he had a collective legally, he wouldn't have been able to do it that way, but he could have gave it to his patients in that manner.
Well, even here in Colorado, here's some news for you, sunshine. They can do the same thing. There's nothing that says in the law that calling it a donation is anything other than semantics. You know what I mean? And
That's
since
why
it's
the
not there,
collectives have to do what they're doing like a dispensary. They have to keep every track of everything, because if they come in there, they got to be able to show them.
right. And now you're paying for a service, literally,
Right.
because they are keeping track of the service.
Right.
You're paying
You're
for
not paying for
storage
the product,
space,
you're paying for their work.
time. Right.
And that's how they're getting over it. So, buddy, if you had all your stuff logged and you could really call it a donation for your work, buddy, you need your law a little better out there. It's not our fault, it's your fault. Read the books.
I wish I knew the laws out there, but yeah, I mean, if you were going to do that out here, then I would bet you one thing that they did up there at the Blue Mountain Collective is they've got cameras and they've had the police up, the local police up, to let them know what they're doing.
Oh, no, they wouldn't. They didn't have the local police up. I'm going to tell you that now.
Really?
I'm going to tell you what they did. They went and got Rob Corey, the best damn MMJ lawyer in the state, and he did all the work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they did. They did like Club 64.
So when the sheriff got the call from Rob Corey, he was like, it's all right, we don't need to see it. You say they got it set up, I trust you.
They know he got it set up right. They know Rob know what he's doing. Rob, he covers most of the dispensaries here. He covers Miguel Lopez with the 420 rally. I just keep dating people. He covers the majors. He covers more people than Warren Edson, put it that way. And Warren Edson is a legend in the MMJ community. He goes all the way back to the 70s smoking weed and with high times. And like, he's a legend out here. And he's a big time lawyer. But he put his money differently. iCannabis Radio. That's where that comes from. That's why they have such a great base. You have lawyer money. So within what his law office is also the radio station. Wow. Great move, you know. See, people don't know these things about how the money and thing goes around in our city. Everything's tied to wealthy movement. Everything's tied to wealthy movement. Those successful ones. The successful ones. You know what I'm saying? All right. German hemp activists plant hemp seeds all over the town. Beautiful Gartenham, Germany has become a lot more beautiful over the last few weeks as hundreds of cannabis plants have begun sprouting up in flower boxes, gardens, street sides, all over the small college town. No, the town isn't legal having for cannabis, though Germans tend to be relatively tolerant about the personal cannabis use. It's a protest from the group of few anonymous flower children who say, it's high time Germany legalized cannabis outright. Hey!
Yeah.
Kudos. I would love to get a picture of somebody just walking around the town and just see all the plants popping up.
I got a Facebook person who had been hitting me up the other day from South Africa, mid-Africa, somewhere in there. Not literally South Africa, but somewhere in South Africa. I think it was just below Congo or something like that, if I remember. But yeah, he's got cannabis out there. He's trying to ship it out here for me, but I can see in states like New York, I suppose, where that might be worth it. I don't know. You'd have to make that decision yourself, though. But from a cost-wise, out here, it's not worth it because it's $150 for shipping and then $150 an ounce. And with your red card, you can definitely get better than a $300 ounce.
Yeah,
but I've heard rumors that out in California, it's $500, $600, $800 ounces. So I don't know.
I don't know. Do they have that type of service in California?
What's that?
Do they have that type of service in California?
Oh, this guy in Africa said he'd mail it anywhere in the world. He said he's guaranteed delivery. It's made it before. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I mean, you never know. It could just be a Nigerian scam, but
Hey, they good at that now. They will cross you, chop you, and hit you in the throat. Yes, sir. They will. Ha!
yeah, maybe we should try it out as a PSA. See if I can get them to
was
send
chopping
us
everybody
one.
in the throat. That's a permanent.
Oh, Identity Thief.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
yeah.
Melissa
As
McCarthy
soon as you
is
get too
hilarious.
tough,
Yeah.
she's gonna get right up close
Right
enough.
across and get that.
And everyone she hits, she
Go
does
grab
just
your
what
neck.
happens to your ass too.
You go straight to the ground.
Good move.
That is a vicious chop move.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be one of those choppers. But thinking about, MMJ, hemp, growing plants, places, flowers popping up.
Yeah.
Well, see.
I heard
about
that
that?
you had a crap report somewhere around here.
Yeah, we had a new. I don't know what the hell you call it.
You don't know what we call it?
No, we had an idea,
I did.
and this was fun.
Very fun. So,
Maybe we'll do more professional ones later, but for now we'll do them for fun.
if you have a dispensary that you would like us to log your pot shop and turn it into a wonderful comedy and highlight all of your wonderful products, then we're going to give you a chance to hit us up so that you can get your crop report done. High Times, One Blunt Radio, Midday Burn, Long Hair Don't Care style, okay? So right now...
And this is also part of the political campaign.
Yes. Kush don't care. Kush don't care. Kush don't care 2018. Remember that. We're going to go into the crap report. Kush don't care 2018. And we will be right back. Woo.
Heavy trading started off this week on exchange at the corner of 16th and Market in downtown Denver, Colorado. There are many big players making great moves. The Jamaican Connection has reported a bumper crop early this season. Look for insane values at their Colfax and Federal location, as well as at their Church Ranch and Wadsworth Mega Center. Pineapple Express, rumors have it, at $5 a gram. Moroccan Fingers have stunned connoisseurs with a golden clear shatter they claim is 100% pressed crystals, hand-shaken off their organic hash plants. Probably the biggest factor for investors here is availability. Moroccan Fingers is in nearly every retailer. Right now, it is priced to move. Many experts expect that to change drastically tomorrow when THC Labs' independent report comes in on their new product, being marketed as white press hash. Other big market news has Netherlands Cannabis Nedheads Apothecary with the area's world-famous blueberry and blueberry crosses performing strong, with crystals galore and perfume to write poetry about. $10 a gram is a phenomenal value. Look for that to not last long. The Air Force Academy Pharmacy steps into the market with AF1 Kush Copter 1. Reports of high-flying, tower-buzzing sensations with all the alluring aroma of beach volleyball. Worth the investment for the long term, but only for those with deep pockets. Government-backed and guaranteed at $400 an ounce. This market report has been brought to you by Doobie J's Handcrafted Party Blunts, OneBluntRadio.co, FilthyRichTV.com, and the Midday Burn. I'm DJ Longhair Don't Care, and I approve this message.
Yo, my head aches and my back hurts. I've been holding on to way too much. You say I'm a dead weight to your back hurt, but I don't really love too much. So when you trippin' and we argue, I'm dipping just like fuck you. My heart's broken, my arm too. I'm wishing I didn't trust you, but I'm gone. Man, I'm surrounded by these fucking fakers. I always keep an eye out, can't even trust a neighbor. So I found myself searching for the love of something greater. Now I'm headed for the skies, yeah, I'm coming for that paper. See, I'ma get mine, get high, watch how my motherfucker get fly. They know what it is, but they're scared of the kids, so I tell a motherfucking hate to get right, huh? They say it's just a matter of time till I fall off. I tell them time doesn't matter and that they all wrong. No, and I need your observations. A lot of people talk, but I don't need no conversations. No, I ain't hearing it. Through all these up and downs, I guess I gained experience. Yo, I'm too high now, ain't coming down. Gotta keep a bird's eye view till I drop. Had to move my feet up off the ground just to watch every motherfucking thing they plot. My kids fly, levitate, bitch fly, so the feathers Satan, I'ma get mine. The kick rides like an inline shit, and I ain't never paid. So turn it up and party. I'm burning on this Molly, swerving off this volley, burning, magging on a high. I got this shorty a sound, but in the morning I'm gone. Now she too high and text me trying to get more in the zone. I ain't fuck around with no liars. My team tight and we keep that. So fuck around with my fire. It seems bright, but the heat's fast, huh? They say it's just a matter of time till I grow bigger. The same ones that would hate me, huh? Go figure. Indo clouds with a bitch till the sax gone. Windows down, that's why I get my Mac on. Middle of the stage while you pulling down the backdrop. Till I reach that casket, you'll never see my backdrop.
And we back, y'all. It's the midday burn.
Fired up.
talking about, y'all. Man, another great show, but we're not going to leave y'all in exactly an hour today. We're going to talk about this one last subject real fast. ACLU raises privacy concerns about police technology tracking drivers.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know the gist of it. For y'all out there that don't know, they basically have recognition software that as you go by certain places with cameras, it is tracking, it is basically taking your license plate and putting it in the database, which is what we're finding out to be insecure. So your information and your everything about your car and you is just sitting in this unsecured database for an unknown amount of time. They even found that the mayor in Minneapolis was tracked 41 times and in this database with a map showing where he was.
Wow.
Now how unsafe is that?
So basically the president, say the president's car goes by on accident.
Right.
And the cameras happen to flash. If somebody hacks into that system, boom, I know exactly where the president is, when he's going to be.
What kind of junk is that?
Well, and you know what they're putting this system together for, actually, is to become the green police, the carbon police, and charge you more for your carbon footprint, which arguably is appropriate, but man, how many of us need to drive a lot or on a regular basis,
right,
and just barely scrape to get by? You want to give us another tax, and then what's next? Putting us in jail for being homeless again, like they did in the 80s in the war on poverty? That was real successful.
They're doing it here now, downtown.
Yeah.
Putting people in jail for being homeless.
Yep.
You can't be homeless in Denver no more.
Yeah.
They made that a lot like last year, the year before.
I was down there the day they started putting up the fences. All the cops were there arresting everybody that didn't want to leave, and because they were asking them like, well, why do we gotta leave? We're just sleeping here. Like they were just expressing their concerns, and all the cops were like, no, you gotta leave, swearing at them, F this, get the hell out of here. If you don't leave, we're gonna arrest you for resisting an order, or whatever that is, disobeying a direct order from a uniformed officer. Just all kinds of stupid
It's
shit.
loitering now.
Loitering.
That's right. You stand on the corner too long down there, and you see somebody come and say, can I help you?
Yeah, I know they got like the security guards and stuff down there now too, walking around the entire 16th Street Mall. The cops are always down there. The bike police.
I know,
So
man.
they
Jay and Silent Bob
over.
could never survive in today's climate.
No.
There's
It's
nowhere you
unfortunate
can
that
just
the
stand
homeless
around.
can't really go anywhere in Denver though, because our homeless shelters are packed with the people that are already there. They already have the diseases, they're disgusting.
It's not about the diseases. It's the fact that, people need that type of help here. So that shows that the economy is
Well, that's what I'm
very
saying,
sucked
is there's not
because
enough places that they can
it be
be
thousands of people down there. They got that problem with thousands of people just standing on the corner, sleeping together.
Every part of this system is a
With
downward
a triangle
spiral.
down there.
They taking
You
it away.
slip and you can't catch. That every part of the legal system is a downward spiral. Every part of the financial system is a downward spiral. You miss a payment and you just keep getting behind in fees until you're dead.
Downward spiral.
Right. So, and that's just it with the job system. I mean, these people go to a homeless shelter, but they still look homeless by the time they get fed and take a shower and get as cleaned up as they can, because they're wearing outdated hand-me-downs from thrift stores, because that's what they can afford. And when you go into an interview looking like that compared to looking like somebody who just came out of college,
right?
Who do you want flipping burgers?
But you know something? I went to a thrift store.
That's the real sad state, is we got college grads flipping burgers.
I went to a thrift store. The clothes are not that bad in the thrift store. I mean, you can get some nice shirts. You can get some nice suits. I mean, thrift store has some good things. You just have to go to the right ones to get something that fit you.
Well,
you know?
yeah, I mean, but still, it's one of those things. You can't tell me that if somebody's been in a shelter for more than a month that no matter how cleaned up they get, you can tell. You can just tell.
Yeah. If they clean up good, yeah, you can tell that. You can tell them once. It's like in New York City, they got the Bowery, right? The Bowery that was noted for having the homeless and the soup kitchens and stuff like that, And that's one thing they don't have down there is a soup kitchen. All right, somewhere to feed the people right there. If you can feed it, that'll give them some incentive to go ahead out and do something, to want to do something. Direct them to the thrift stores Tell them what they can go get the great deals. Help them with a little sandwich here and there. But me, myself, I'd rather do that than to get money. If I get money, it would have to be to a viable organization, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like somebody like Ticket Food need to come up with something else that covers up them tags, huh?
Yeah.
That's the answer, huh?
That's probably the answer.
So if y'all want to figure out how to stop them from recording your tags, you might want to go to ticketfood.com. One shameless plug from us. Because that might fix your problem with what's going on. That's why it's illegal in some states. Because they know that you stopping them from tracking you.
I think the ultimate goal really is to get to be a lot like England, where the police don't carry guns because they don't have to chase you, because there's nowhere you can run that they don't got you on camera.
But that's bull though. They do carry guns, all right, but it's not on person. They have to go back to the car and open the box.
Right.
They got the key for the box, okay? They don't actually shotguns are in them vehicles when they pull up. Yes, they are.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
On that note, y'all, man, we're gonna sign out. It's been a wonderful day.
Yes, it has so far.
We'd like you guys to fill a bowl up, roll a blunt, dab 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times.
Catch my show tonight at 4 o'clock. Slick Talk.
Tonight at 4 o'clock?
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna run a promo for you. He VJs me today. VJ said, don't be calling that VJ.
Was like, man, why does everything gotta be a VJams? I'm not the one that messes up. You just all call it my name.
Hey man, if they listen to the show, they hear all my mess ups. I am the baby.
All your VJams?
Yeah, when I be doing the VJams over here, they know it. But they catch it when there be blank spots and all them things. It's like, yep, that was him. Oh, he was VJing. Hey, y'all, but no, check out Slick at 4 o'clock today. And like I said, just get really high. And just think about the things you do and the people that's around you. SOS.
Smoke one, son.
Yeah, man. I just gave it to him. Hey, man, put your seatbelt on. We can't die before we blow up, nigga. We about to blow up. And I gave it to him.
I know they about to play my song. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to him, so it shouldn't be long. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. Said I know they about to play my song. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to him, so it shouldn't be long. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. Gave him my vial and my 8x10 and a copy of my demo soon as he put it in. He gon' be like, damn, what the fuck this nigga been? And the cost a nigga sign you with a fucking nigga pin. Sign on the dotted line. You know that car that Jay-Z was driving. I'ma buy 4,000. I'm a suicide dose. When I go shopping, the whole mall closed. Like ain't nobody shop swift. I shut the whole mall down on some superstar shit. The heaviest the head that hold the crown. Heavy than a motherfucker, weigh a nigga down. At least that's what I'm hearing. Money change everything, especially the building that I'm living in. In the clothes I put my children on. Money, more wise, God willing it. Keep listening. I know they about to play my song. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to him, so it shouldn't be long. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. Said I know they about to play my song. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to him, so it shouldn't be long. Just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I wrote my name on 100 CDs. Now I'm about to hit the 16th Street Mall. When do these niggas get a load of me? I guarantee you I'll sell them all. And that's like 100 CDs, $10 a piece. And that'll get your boy a rack. Then
in this office depot. 4 stacks of CDs and sleeves, and then I'll take my ass right back on the grind. I heard that Jay-Z too short, need 40 sold they first million about the trunk. So can I then? I heard Tom Cruise got an island and open building schools and shit. Look, I just want some 22s and shit. Pick my kids some new shoes that fit, and I wanna do it off this music shit. Look, I gotta make it whatever the cost. I guess blowing up a little bit harder than I thought. I know they about to play my song, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to them so it shouldn't be long, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. Said I know they about to play my song, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to them so it shouldn't be long, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I know they about to play my song, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to them so it shouldn't be long, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. Said I know they about to play my song, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on. I gave it to them so it shouldn't be long, just go ahead and keep the radio on. Keep the radio on.
OneBR.co. That's OneBR.co. The home of One Blunt Radio. Advertising is a must. Best prices in the planet. Right here on One Blunt Radio. I'm going to need you guys to check out the site. Go to the sponsorship tab. Find out what package suits you. We have product services, event services, and mixtape music packages. One way or another, we have your event covered. The best damn street team bar none in the MMJ community. We are everywhere. Did I say everywhere? Everywhere. Cannabis Crowd, Bongathon, 420, and of course, even in the springs at the Speakeasy, we're gonna be where the people is. Music and marijuana is our motivation. What's yours, Craig? On One Blunt Radio. SOS. Smoke one, son.
This is V-Jams On, and you can catch me every Tuesday from 8 to 9 on Off the Couch, the hottest new video show on www.1br.co, #. You heard it there first.
Every Wednesday, Dr. D.B. Kush with It's Just My Opinion. I'm just saying, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. All up in the face, #, to the point. You heard it here. You heard it.
Yo, what's up, world? This is your boy Slick. You can catch me every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. only on my brand new show, Slick Talk, on OneBluntRadio.com. Check it out, guys.
And the highest show on the planet, every Saturday, 6 to 8, it's the One Blunt Radio Show. SOS.
Smoke one, son. Hosted by Dr. D.B. Kush, DJ Longhair, Slick, and V-Jams On.
Every day, Monday through Friday, it's the Midday Burn from 11 to noon. That's right, the Midday Burn, fired up. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. OneBluntRadio.com, OneBR.co, and we out of here, baby.
Main Event West. Main Event West.
Gotta make 6 figures. Stay up on the grind. Gotta stay on top. Keep me in the spotlight. Let me throw you out some liquor. 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 Gotta make 6 figures. Stay up on the grind. Gotta stay on top. Keep me in the spotlight. Let me throw you out some liquor. Let me throw you out some liquor. Let me throw you out some liquor. Let me throw you out some liquor.
I got a stay on my grind and stay on top. Keep low though, so the T don't raid my shop. Niggas be looking, but they must don't see the time on the clock. Till barrels in they face of a nigga's loaded Glock. Hey, dream big, I wanna be a superstar. Coming out the hood, hoping that this shit gets me far. I've been through it all, I've been through the war. Grab the ball like Shaq and go straight to the board. Yeah, he's hard, that's what your bitch say. I might be wrong, but I'm about to go this way. No, I don't listen, so don't twist me up in hearsay. Yeah, niggas couldn't see it if it was a clear day. Say I hear something, is it God calling? It's a bad thing when you see the fog falling. Stop stalling, you niggas better catch your breath. Look into the sky, cause this might be your last test.
Stay up on the ground, gotta stay on top, keep me in the spotlight. Let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor. 6 figures, stay up on the ground, gotta stay on top, keep me in the spotlight. Let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor.
See, I gotta make 6 figures and then 7. I think I be the one that's spitting about not going to heaven. I love Jesus, but it's not my time to go. Still rip flows, y'all remember Mr. Gangsta Doe? But it's DJ FXP, that's the infinite one. Spit flows so easily, but guaranteed in the Midwest we stand test. We pour no liquor out, no vest. See, I go through life thinking heartless, me being drunk, stoned to the bone. If I wasn't gone on Mary J, you know I'd be alone. See, I think I'm stuck in a 4-cornered room, thinking about my time on earth. Is it my doom? See, some people ski in the summer with no snow, but if you in Colorado, you know what it is to blow. See, nowadays I think about 6 million ways to win 6 million Grammys and win 6 million awards.
Stay up on the ground, gotta stay on top, keep me in the spotlight. Let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor, let me pour you out some liquor.